Hey, welcome back. This is Dennis again. I'm now going to show you a couple more features of the Geo game. In the first installation, we showed you about the 9 categories and the 6 subcategories. In this one, we're going to show you a little bit about the different look and feel and versions of the Geo game, and then we're going to talk about the search bar. So what we have is the address to get to GeoGo is geogo.tours, G-E-O-G-O.T-O-U-R-S, geogo.tours. Some people like a grid pattern like this one you're looking at on the screen. It's a 4x3 pattern that fits well on a phone. If your eyes don't work well, you may want it to be a little larger, and there are other options, ways to do that. So what we've done is we've created 11 different looks right now. So the basic geogo.tours is this one that you're looking at. This fits fine on a phone. You look here on the screen, it's a 3x4 grid, and it's fairly wide on my screen. This is on a computer desktop that I'm filming this. These side panels that you see are not visible on your phone. If I go to 1.geogo.tours and I just put a 1 before it, that's the green one that we looked at. You'll see the difference between these two is this one is wider. This one's called full screen. So the grid pattern is a 4x3. It's actually a 4x, whatever the length is going to be, but it's 4 wide and whatever length you have, but it's full screen. Number 1 here is also 4 wide, but it is not forced to the entire length. So these icons are a little smaller on your phone. This is 2.geogo.tours. This is a vertical pattern where the items come down in vertical fashion. If I do the same thing and I hit beaches and parks, they run vertically. If I click on one of them, it still opens up the exact same information, same as the other one. Okay, since telling me it doesn't have an SSL on it. If we do 3.geogo.tours, this one's a 3 wide, a little closer together, just a little different look and feel with the color. 4 dot, a little darker color, and the full width on these, 4 by again, and this one's in a darker shade color for people that like that contrast. Another vertical one in a different color scheme. Another vertical in a different color scheme. This one now, they're still laid out in a grid, but they're not tied within a tile. So these are a floating type of icon. Same information works. I need to refresh this though. It's timed out on me. It's been sitting there for a long time. So if I promote the data, hit beaches and parks, you'll see they come up floating, but they're still the same. So the data is only entered once and it's the same. All we're doing is using different layouts and different displays to look at the data. This one is number 8, just in a different color scheme. For those that like that color scheme, again, I have to refresh. I've had these been sitting open for 20 minutes or so, so they didn't show. So there's the color scheme. This one then is 9. This one is designed, it's a purple color for my grandmother. I should say mother-in-law, sorry. And it's large. So this is only a 3 by. Large print, it shows up for people that do not have great eyesight. This one shows up as a larger print for them. And then this one is just a different color scheme of a 3 by. So there's 11 choices for people to choose from. And you can choose the one that you like, and you can change anytime you like. If there's one you particularly like, you just save it to your desktop or to your home page on your phone, and it'll always pop up for you that color. The other thing I'm going to show you in this video is the search criteria. This system is set up as one worldwide geo game. So every beach and park, every restaurant, every tour, every lodging in the world is accessible. It would obviously be way too many for you to view them all at one time. So what we have done is we've created some search criteria. If I click on the search criteria button, and I need to refresh it again, sorry. I just picked another one. Search criteria button, and I'm going to blow this up so you can see a little better. There are 4 different methods to search, and you may use one or more of the options that they go. So by distance. So if I took the distance here and I put within 30, and it can move these down one at a time with the arrow key. So if I wanted 30 miles, I picked the category restaurants, and then I click search, it would pull up only restaurants within 30 miles. If I went to the metadata and I typed, like here, steak and lobster within 30 miles and hit submit, the information pulled up would then be only restaurants that have steak and lobster on their menu within 30 miles. If I'm doing a little pre-searching and I'm not dealing with the distance from me, and I'm doing some a little research before a vacation, I can also pick a country code. So I can go to the country here. I can go say, I've heard Vietnam is a beautiful place. So I can get rid of any other data and just have the country of Vietnam and hit submit. It will then pull up the data of restaurants, tourism, everything else related to Vietnam, and then it will fill the boxes in your display for you to check out the searches. That will conclude this section.